Guys, what's shaking? What's shaking? Yeah, we're still dead, so I took another day off this morning. Figured, probably shouldn't go to work right now when you're sick, so I mean, now more than ever, so we took another off day. So here we are. I'm gonna go to the walking clinic. Parker. Parker, relax. So yeah. Relax, man. Chill out. It's so loud. Chill, man. Stop sketching. He sounds mean. Yeah, don't let that growl fool you. He's really not that mean. But yeah, let's hope everybody's got a good day going on today. Enjoy your Friday. We got the long weekend coming up, so that's always nice. By the way, guys, we've got the ring light back up in action. Something that kind of brightened my day yesterday for sure. I was feeling down in the dumps, and I'm laying down on the couch, and then my mom goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, 2 packages showed up today for you." I must have been out cold sleeping still, and we got this lovely gift from Heather. She sent over a new ring light, which is great because, as you guys know, the ring light broke just before the live. I think it was Wednesday night. So that was super nice. And then Kara Ann sent me the perfect box opening knife. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. And, hopefully no more packages will kick my ass. And then, you know what? Also, last night, I couldn't really eat that much food. I'd get the appetite up. I'd take a couple bites. And I'd just be full. And then last night, I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I think I could finally eat now. So we're going to try her out. And I crushed the bag of chips that you guys sent, the dill pickle. They were fantastic. And yeah, definitely a thumbs up for those ones. Also happened to dabble right into the Sour Bright crawlers. So those were great too. It's definitely a nice change up compared to what we've got here, the sour gummy worms. They've got some different taste to them, and I've been enjoying them, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. Got your morning Tims here. As soon as my mom woke up, I'm sitting here on the couch because that's where I slept last night, right? Passed out right on the couch. I didn't give a shit. I was like, screw it. This is where I'm sleeping. I used my great blanket that you guys sent over and made up for me. So I got that. Also used the Good Vibes pillow too, which was great. Super comfy sleep. But yeah, as soon as my mom woke up this morning, I'm like, Mom, I need some Tims. And she got me a nice bagel and then got me my tea. So here we are, starting the morning off somewhat on a good note. I don't believe I have COVID. I'm going to go to the walking clinic later today, get checked out. But I'm 99.9% sure that I do not have COVID. You know, I've had a bit of a sore throat, but I think honestly that is a result of just my allergies and like, you know, just getting the nasal drips and whatnot. I believe that's what that's from. And then I've kind of just had like, you know, an achy body. You know, kind of like that sick feeling you get throughout your body. But like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, even like when I felt under the weather after my second COVID shot, like I couldn't like really taste my food. I couldn't really smell. I haven't lost my sense of smell or taste. And yeah, you know, I haven't had a fever, so, you know, I think I'm just feeling a bit under the weather. If anything, I might just be super exhausted, and it's my body's way of just being like, hey, like, you know, chill out. You know, you need to take some time, because I've definitely been spreading myself thin over a lot lately, so I don't know. But you know what, it doesn't hurt to go get checked out later today, and you know, just get that reassurance that we're in the clear, and then you know, keep on going. But oh, did you just hit your nose? But yeah, no fever, so things are looking good. Yeah, and it doesn't sound like that's what I mean. Like, you know, I don't think I'm 99.9% sure it's not COVID. But you know, I'd rather be safe and get it checked out rather than just assuming. Because you know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me. So we're not going to be doing that. Green suits you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The body aches, yeah, I know that was kind of what's been running through the back of my head too the last couple days. But like honestly, like I think it's really just from work and not getting the proper rest. As you guys know, my sleeping schedule is fucked, just fucked. You know, I'm going out, and over the last like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it was like that extreme heat wave, and you know, I was kind of putting a lot of stress on my body, going to bed at like 12:31 and getting back up at 5:30 to just go out and do manual labor in the sun for about 10 hours. You know, I really don't know, but we're doing good. You know, we're surviving, we're making it through, so definitely could be worse. Definitely could be worse. But it, like, don't get me wrong, it's been great getting to sleep as much as I have the last 2 days. Yesterday I was like in and out for like the better half of the day. I wouldn't say like I was actually like up and like, you know, fully functioning until I don't even know what time it was. It had to have been around dinner. Yeah, probably like 6:30. But I don't know. I needed it for sure, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we're feeling better for the long weekend. That would be a shame if I was down and out for the whole thing. This bubble wrap bothers me. You can't pop it. Where's the fun in that? You know? Where's the fun in that? Australia was shaking. What's going on? Go Packs. There you are. There you go. How old am I? I turned 22 in November, yeah. But, you know, still 21. Still 21. I know. The unpoppable bubble wrap. That's cruel. That's a sick trick. That's sick. Hey, Mabe? Meeps! Meeps! You look tired. Do I have siblings? I do. I've got 2 sisters. What am I gonna do this weekend? I'd like to get out golfing. Me and Kuhn were talking about that. So hopefully maybe get out tomorrow or Sunday, depending on how we feel. But really, I feel like the whole weekend now is really gonna be based off of like how I'm feeling. I'm not really gonna try and plan anything and then have to bail. So right now we're just gonna be chilling, taking it easy, and just kind of going with the flow. See what comes up, if anything does. If not, if I'm feeling up to it, I'll try and make something happen. But I really don't know. What do you guys have planned for the long weekend? Partying? Living it up? Kids go back to school soon. It's like the last weekend of summer, really. Like Topper from Outer Banks. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I've never gotten that one before. Back to the beach. Back to the beach. Going to Niagara Falls, New York. Right on. Right on. If I take a trip down to the falls later, we can wave to each other from across the border. What's going on? Shaking. I've actually done that before. I've had a couple friends that lived in the States, and I'm sitting on one side of the parkway and they're on the other, and we're just waving to each other. It was pretty funny. It was more of a, kind of had to be there moment, but we had a good kick out of it. Oh, guys, by the way, Parker has been loving his duck. He's been taking it everywhere with him, but we don't let him bring it outside because he's got the tendency to bring it out and forget to bring it back in. So we've been keeping it in, but he's been taking it around the house everywhere. So thank you again for that gift. He's been loving it. And you already know Frederick and Mabel have been crushing those. The mice that you sent to. They're loving it. Oh yeah, my dad loved his hoodie. By the way, he wanted me to say thank you guys for it. He really did love it. But my mom actually gave it to him when I was out cold, so I didn't get to see his raw reaction. But as soon as I woke up, I went downstairs and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go send him a pic. He's gonna love it. And it turns out my mom already gave it to him, so I texted him anyway, see what he thought, and he loves it. I definitely can see him wearing it a lot if he wasn't already wearing it yesterday, but he said thank you. He appreciates it. Fuck. We're done. We're done the tea. Super unfortunate. Got my Bama hat right here too. I am not working today. No, I took the day off to rest and then go get checked out later at the walk-in clinic. I feel like now, especially, if this were to happen to me, let's say a year or two ago before COVID, I'd still be going to work. You know, I'm not like fully down and out of commission. Although yesterday I would not have gone to work regardless. I wouldn't have. But today, you know, I definitely would have normally pushed myself to go. But with COVID and everything, I just feel like that's not the right thing to do right now because, you know, the last thing I want to do, even though I'm quite positive that it's not COVID, the last thing I want to do is show up to work. And then, you know, that 0.1% turns out to be right and it is COVID. And then I'm like, oh shit, you know, I've just been working unnecessary days when I've got the vid. So we're gonna stay away from that, just in case, you know. So yeah, better safe than sorry. Sorry, my dad was trying to call me. I'll call him back after. Good morning. Don't feel like working today. Hey, on the bright side, it's the long weekend, so you know, one more day, you get a 3-day break. Well, let's hope you get a 3-day break. If not, then I'm sorry. I don't mean to rub it in. Short day, only 3 hours. Damn, that's always nice. Gotta love those. It is a Packers hoodie. Yep, you got it. And no, I do not have a fever. You know, I had the chills a little bit last night, but I never ran warm all day. You know, I was pretty neutral with my body temperature, but you know, come night, I don't know if it was just a mixture of having some windows open and the AC, but I was pretty chilled. So, but today, you know, I'm still feeling a bit better. Still got a little bit of a sore throat, but it's starting to fade. And yeah. It could be just the change in temperature. Yeah, it could be allergies. I don't know. But you know, hopefully the doc at the walking clinic can give me a bit more insight and be like, hey, no, you know, there's nothing to be concerned about. Here's some meds, you know, take these. You should be feeling good. But I'll keep you updated. You know, I'll keep you updated. Season 3, yeah, my mom was actually binging that hard yesterday. I gotta catch up. Keep moving the table. Season 3 of Manifest. You know, we finally got her on the Canadian Netflix there, so I was definitely looking forward to that. And I am pumped to really get into it. I think I'm really only halfway through the second episode of the third season, so you know, we're making it. We're starting to get there, but you binged it. Right on. What's going on with your place to stay in BC? All right, so Kuhn brought it to my attention yesterday that the place that we had booked originally for our stay canceled. So we're kind of revising our plan a little bit here. You know, we're still going. We're still going. But instead of staying in Vancouver, I think for like the solid month that we were really gonna have a home base there, we might just end up doing like, who knows, like maybe a week and a half in Vancouver, and then switch it up and you know, relocate. Whether it'll be like, I don't know, let's just say like Whistler for a week, or Banff, or Calgary, or you know, anywhere. It's gonna be more of a change instead of more of like having a set home base, which I think like we both agree, you know, which will be better for content. And it just kind of like, you know, adds a little bit more change all the time, so it's a little bit more exciting. Um, but yeah, we're still trying to plan it out and figure it out. But things are still looking good, so we're not worried. We're excited. We're pumped. We will definitely make our way to the States at some point. You know, I'm still waiting to get back. I had to renew my passport, so you know, I'm waiting for that to finalize, and then I'll be good to go there. Um, so yeah, you know, it's a matter of time, but you know, I definitely plan on coming to the States at some point for sure, for sure. Oh, I need to shower. Tofino. I've heard nothing but good things about Tofino. I had a coworker who actually took his honeymoon there, and he loved it. You know, he came back with tons of great stories, a bunch of great pictures, videos, all around. He had a great time. So, you know, it's definitely a highly recommended spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll get to check her out. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely have some good stories after this trip coming up for sure. We're gonna have some good stories. Yosemite, very nice. Vancouver Island, yeah, I'm definitely excited to check out Vancouver Island too. For sure. Glacier Park is right under Alberta. Ooh, interesting. Might have to check that out. A straight edge razor. No, it's an X-Acto knife. KK starts school, I believe, next Wednesday. Or this Wednesday coming up, I mean, I think. Maybe it's Tuesday. I don't know. Sometime next week, though. Going for fun. Yeah, you know, we're going to just adventure, try some things out, you know, get some good content for you guys. You know, throw a little change in the plans there. And just kind of see how it goes, you know, see where it takes us. And if there was going to be any time to travel, I mean, despite COVID right now, now's the time. I'm still young enough. I don't have a family. And, you know, it's just really still the age that you can get away with just kind of going. So, you know, we're gonna take advantage of that, and we're gonna go. And like I said, just kind of see where it takes us. Is that a birthmark? Yeah, it is. You got it. It is a birthmark. Why are you staring at me, man? What? Oh, come on. Oh, just crushed my ribs. Jeez. Yeah, we got Parker. We got Parker. What's up, man? Always breathes. He always breathes super heavy for some reason. So mouthy. So mouthy. How old is Parker? He's 10. He's getting up there. Amen? Yeah, he's mouthy. He's mouthy. Is it cold in Ontario? It actually is a little nippy today, I'm not gonna lie. I think the heat is past us, and Stacy, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Much love. But yeah, I think we're done with the heat now. You know, it's calling for like low 20s really for the rest of the way, so it's definitely cooled off quite a bit. It's chilly at the beach. Damn. Is that it's pretty early for the beach. Do you just go there for like, you know, morning walks, or you just having a nice little beach day? Go to Hawaii. Oh, I would love to go to Hawaii. I would love to go there. Oh yeah, okay, so me and my sister were talking about it. Me and KK were having a discussion, right? We're like, how the fuck do you turn the Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit? So, you know, we bickered a little bit back and forth. You know, we both had our own idea of how to do it. So then we're like, all right, let's settle it. Google it, right? So she Googles it, and what the fuck? Like, what? Why is it such a complicated process to transfer one number over to the other? Like, you have to, like, multiply it by, like, 9, divide it by 5, and then, like, add 32 or something like that. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why? Why do you make it so hard? Multiply by 2. See, that's what I thought too. That's what I told my sister, and she's like, no, I'm pretty sure you have to, like, multiply it by, like, 5 or something, and then divide. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So then she Googles it, and then boom, next thing you know, yep, you're multiplying it by 5, dividing it by 9, and then adding 32 to it. So whoever came up with that, I don't know, but you pretty much got to be like Einstein to figure that one out in your head, because if you think I'm multiplying 22 by 5 and then dividing that by 9, that division part, that's where you're gonna get me every time. I'm fucking screwed. Why can't you just make it more simple, you know? I don't know. That's just my one random, like, little rant of the morning. You know, there it is. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Try it. Double plus 32. Okay, see, I did try that the other day, but it didn't add up, if that made sense. Like, I think it turned out to be, like, 69 degrees Fahrenheit, And when I multiplied it by 2 and then added 32, I got like 70, I think it was like 72. So, it was pretty close, but I was still a little off. So I'm not too sure. I don't know. We use Celsius here, yeah. Yeah, I hated math in school too. Like it wasn't like I was completely awful at it. I definitely had like different areas of math where I was definitely stronger in, but I'm not gonna say I was like a genius by any means. I wasn't like boom, getting it like nothing. I'd have to work at it, but like some areas I was able to just kind of go with it. Man, I had this one kid in my class though, and it I couldn't believe it. Like, okay, sorry, I had two kids. I'll go over both, okay? So the one, boom, he's my age. I've gone to school with the kids since grade 5. Yeah, grade 5. And then we end up going to high school together, this and that. He's in my grade 10. Was it grade 10? I don't know. It might have been my grade 9 academic math. I think it might have been grade 9. We'll just go with grade 9, all right? It's not that relevant to the story. Anyways, this kid, right, have earplugs in all class, playing on his phone, not paying attention for shit, and obviously the teachers are going to call you out if they think you're not paying attention and put you on the spot, right? Every single time they call this kid out, he'd just take a look up at the board, think about it for like 2 seconds, and then boom, spit out the answer, and then just go back to his phone, and the teacher would just be like, wow. Like, what am I, like, how can I argue that? Like, yeah, sure, he's not really paying attention, but he doesn't really need to be because this kid's already, like, he could be teaching the damn class. That's insane. And then there's this other guy, right? Fast forward a couple years. Now we're in grade 12. All right, we're in grade 12. I'm in data management. So data management, for the most part, isn't too difficult. It's more probability, word problems. You kind of just got to pay attention to like the smaller details because they like to be tricky in that sense. Same situation, but this kid was he was 2 years younger than I was. 2 years below me. He skipped the grade early on in school, so he was already a grade ahead of what he should have been. And then he takes a grade 12 data management class when really he's only grade 11, but it's supposed to be technically in grade 10. And then boom, same thing. He's got his headphones in all class. He's playing some whatever different kind of games he's doing on the computer, just doing his own thing. Same kind of shit, not really paying attention. The teacher would call him out. Boom, like he'd answer the question, no problem. But what would kill me is, okay, so we would get like a surprise quiz or something, right? And it's like, all right, boom, just go pop that off. You could tell like the whole class is like, focusing, trying to like, do the best that they can. This kid just like looks at it like real quick and just kind of flies through it, flips the paper back over, boom, hands it in. And then, sure enough, like the teacher comes by and like he's not sitting far from me, so I can hear what she's saying to him and everything. She hands back the quiz and was like, oh, congratulations, like, you got 110% because you got it all right plus the bonus question, so you got higher than perfect. And then all he did was look at the quiz, laugh to himself, and then flip it back over and continue playing on his games. And I'm just like looking at it and I'm like, man, I just like, focused so hard and I still got like a fucking 78 or whatever it was. And I'm like, I'll just go fuck myself, I guess, like I wish I was that smart, but it is what it is. I don't know. Like, that's a different breed right there. I couldn't do that. Like, maybe in like health class or something, but not gym or not math. I mean, That would that was astonishing to me. I'm like, you are gifted, my friend. You are gifted. Your son's a high school teacher. I'm sure he's got numerous students that are like that as well. There always seems to be at least like one per like grade that you're in, like it doesn't matter, there's always going to be that one kid in the class. And just like that was the exact same thing for track and field, okay? You'd go to track and field, more so in grade 8. This was like, elementary school before you go into high school and things got a little bit more serious, but you'd be at like, for me it was the DSBN finals, the District School Board of Niagara, all the schools there minus the Catholic schools would all go to that one event, or that one event, and you'd all compete. And there would always be like, you've got your try hard kids who have got their track spikes on, this and that, train in a club. And then you've got those kids who just don't give a single fuck, show up in jeans, sweatpants, a sweater, and like DC like skateboarding shoes, right? But somehow there was always that one kid who would dress exactly like that. Pants, DC shoes, nice baggy sweater, and then boom, there he goes, like Usain Bolt, just kicks everybody's ass. And you're just sitting there looking like, what the fuck? Like, just something that you would not expect at all. And this guy just gone, flies, boom, kicks his ass over. I don't understand. It was crazy, and then, a couple years go by, you get back into high school, you happen to see the same kid, and, he's taking his training to the next level, and, nothing changes. He still cleans up, but, it's just funny how that works sometimes. Parker. Oh, I think Frederick's trapped in the front room. Are you trapped, Fred? Oh, you are. Come on. We let him in. We're good. Is my dog okay? Yeah, he's okay. He just likes to, breathe with his mouth. He's mouthy. Where's the math whiz guy now? He's at the University of Waterloo for engineering, I'm pretty sure. So, he's doing pretty well. My favorite subject, you already know it was gym class. You know it. But we had different varieties, as I'm sure every school did. Like, we'd have your basic physical education, and then you can move into another gym class that's called Elite Athlete, where it kind of goes a little bit more in depth into the technicalities of sports, and like, just more strategy with how to play everything. So, I took that class as well. And then there was this other one called Super Fit, which was essentially just a weightlifting course, but that one's not available to you until I believe you're grade 11 or 12. So I had to wait a little bit for that one. And then, there was this one that was like, I think it was called Leadership, or something to do with leadership, where you're kind of taking on that like host role, where you're like, all right, like, you're organizing games for other students and kind of just like trying to demonstrate to be a leader. That one though I did not take, although I'm sure it would have been a cool class to take. But yeah, I took every other one other than that. Gotta go back to work, eh? Enjoy your day at work. Hope you have a good day. Parker? Parker? Parker, Parker? What are you doing? Alright guys, I think we're gonna call her though. We might come back and do another live later today. but my mom should be home kind of soon, so I'm gonna shower up and get ready to go to the walking clinic. Get checked out. And then who knows, maybe we'll pop back in later today or tonight, and yeah. So enjoy the rest of your Friday, and we'll catch up later. Peace out, guys. Much love. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you all have had a great morning so far.